Do you carry around an animal skull? Focus, hold it up a somatic component and ask it to produce magical effects, verbal component. If you do that, then you are perfectly able to fight the curse back. And today I'm gonna show you how. My daily effort in this forum is to have your world grind, erode, corrode in order to rebuild each and every time a healthier and stronger structure for your life and your craft. Invoking, conjuring, summoning, traveling between the 9 realms, creating bonds, binding, searching for sympathy between things, objects, people, emotions, curses, very much like us, have a life of their own. Some will last just a few moments, some others longer than just a few moments, and some very powerful ones will last lifetimes. Being a woman living her craft in the northern region of Norway had me understand this rather soon. Rather soon, indeed, I understood me. All the inhabitants and the ancestors of this place come from what the compass call north, and I call the other side. From that wild, foreign and unsafe landscape that lies outside the Vikings' sphere. This was the place where Norse outlaws were sent when they were exiled from their clans, family and society. A place where they could experience death and the power of it. In a place called North indeed. A land and people safely located and placed in the chaos sphere, outside or on the border of the Norse world order. A land and a people that could train wolves and whisper to the reindeer, but how? In the alienation of this liminal sphere, North Utgard, the untamed chaos sphere, utterances and thoughts gain power as they are supported by the resonance of an empty and barren land, the tundra. In the desolation of this terrain, people of old and new could see the details of life, a rich purity, the energy that binds everything together to the point that for their magical workings they could extract a single needed particle of that energy to work with. But how did they do that? Through increased distance from the order sphere, the relationship with nature becomes more ambivalent. In a land where the relationship with nature was characterized by participation and interaction and not based on exploitation and the desire to control, magic, sorcery and all its features have become very powerful because the land has still its full force and voice. Fence it off attitude, to the occasionally penetrate it, to obtain resources, has made the land and the people inhabiting that type of land very weak and very receptive to utterances and thoughts coming from more highly vibrational places. Our gods HEL and FENRIR came into my visions to tell us that reality is the more integrated we get, the more powerful our thoughts and utterances become. You see, utterances and thoughts are the flesh, blood and bone of a curse, and they can be tremendously mighty forces, and their force can rot off the bones of whoever and whatever, withering them up by the fire of HEL and have them fall down in ashes to a ground that will be there forever below when you do it right. But what is a curse? To me and the ancestors of this place, the North of Norway, everything is energy. Everything is really just oscillations, frequencies. In the same way that we can feel heat from a stone for a while after the sun has shone on it, other energies can also create what I would call residual energy that radiates out and disappears over time. But a powerful charging energy is needed to make an energy last in an object. A curse is a powerful charging energy, which I prefer to call reverberatory energy, given meaning, given body, if you like, by some presence, be it human, spiritual, animal, or the land itself. A curse is an extension of the wildness of nature, and nature does not care about my fate, your fate. Therefore, its force is the perfect mixture of chaos and rage. A curse cannot be born in murmuring, gentle utterances because its energy is not sensible, it is wild. A curse needs two hands, your hands and the unseen hand of nature, to rise volcanic to the surface. Curses increase the frequency and the waves depending on their strength. They can vibrate in objects, people, land, just when they find resonance, receptiveness. Very much like electric circuits, curses access the evil eye. Black magic at large have signatures. They have very distinctive frequencies within their circuits. Each and every component in an electric circuit, so each and every component of a curse has indeed a frequency that makes the whole thing work together. If you learn to read the signatures, if you learn to hear the frequency by analyzing the physical and energy patterns of the affected area, person, animal, plot of land, then technically you will be perfectly able to brush it out and finally blow it out through a wooden ring and gain your clean and clear energy back by placing your hands in a river or waterfall, and you wouldn't really need to know who cast that curse in the first place, as the curse can be dismantled based indeed on that knowledge. But how do we remove, evade, or neutralize a curse? This is a technique that has not failed me or any of my clients.
I'm here for you, steadfast, kissed by a cold dawn. Here I lay.
You would need to create a jar draw the rune Eivar on the jar with whatever body fluid, as this rune by nature acts as a sorcery facilitator. The shape of the rune resembles two people holding hands, which is exactly the magical act you are perpetrating, both in curses and removal of curses. Two are the hands at work, your hand and the unseen hand of the land. Put in a jar some of your spit or whatever bodily fluid, along with the right foot toenail, iron nails, a piece of animal bone found in nature, and soil from a crossroads. Fill it up with water, get a straw, and blow in the jar until the water starts growing cloudy, and repeat. HEL, FENRIR, the black fogs are blocking my sights. HEL, the aching feeling. FENRIR, the burning passion. Your breath reaches me like a summons to nowhere, like the silence of life. I stare at the words that made me blind, words that bite, spit, scratch, and howl, so that the distorted and unfamiliar maze becomes a familiar path again, and the curse stays in the hearts of those who bear the FENRIR chains. Once done this, pour the content into the ground. Rinse the jar clean and fill it again with water. Blow into the water again. Pour it out again. This can be done also with the same procedure, blowing in the jar towards areas affected by curses, such as body parts or people. While you blow in the jar, make sure to use an obsidian mirror or simply a mirror to further interdict and confuse the link that the curse was intended to establish. You see, evil arrows will always fly, day and night, but we don't have to incubate them. We can learn to confuse them, chase them out, and nullify them. We can still fight for light by fighting with darkness, winter, stars, ashes, and ice to overwhelm darkness. Until next time, my friends, take good care of yourselves and your witchcraft, and may the gods bless you and all that matters to you.
You are never really on your own. There is a love out there that you can call your home. There is a light that turns on when you're feeling alone. You are never really on your own. Know that the shine inside will always keep you strong. Just listen to your own heart. You can glow in the dark. Carry all the pains that are heavy. All the weight leaves you empty. You're feeling warm. Snowfall and the winter feels so long. There's no sleep in this cold dark. You can't get warm. You are never really on your own. There is a love out there that you can call your home. There is a light that turns on when you're feeling alone. You are never really on your own. Know that the shine inside will always keep you strong. Just listen to your own heart. You can blow in